Good afternoon. In this video, we're going to go over this week's options watch list. Before we get into the watch list video of the room, you can find the link in the description of the video and in my bio section of social media accounts. Also, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, this is going to be a short week, 4-day week, no half a days this week. We do have Wednesday off for New Year's Day, so I'm looking at the put-to-call ratio right now. It's at I think it's at 6. I keep pulling up the wrong window. 0.67. I mean, it's not really that high, but it's been a little higher than usual. But I mean, the last couple weeks, so maybe we'll see something. I don't know, but. Put call ratio, nothing spectacular. A little on the higher on the put sides. Now looking at the economic calendar for the week, nothing on Monday. Oh yeah, we do have something on Monday. We have Chicago PMI at 9:45. That's it. Tuesday, nothing really. Wednesday, obviously, is New Year's. Market's closed. Thursday, unemployment claims at 8:30, and Friday, manufacturing PMI at 10 o'clock on Friday. So really kind of light on the news end. So, but now I'm not really looking at too much this week because of it's going to be a short week, and it's the last trading week of the year. Actually, there's only like 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, right? Yeah, 30 and 31st. Yeah, 2 days until the end of the year, and it should be crazy. The last day, usually there's a violent move end of day. Look, the last 10-15 years has been a violent move. The last 10-15 years is the last 10 minutes of the day, so something to keep an eye on. But as far as SPY, I mean, we're still in a strong uptrend. It's not really, it's getting bought up pretty quickly, and it did get to 600, rejected 600, pull back. We'll have to see what it does. Actually, futures are open right now. Let's see what the futures are open at. They're at flat, so nothing really much to look at on that. So yeah, I'd watch SPY with 597 to fill the gap to 600, 601, and 605, maybe all-time high. If not, I would watch it underneath this 590 area. It gets under 590. You can see back under 585, 580. Possibly 575. We did not finish filling the gap down at 575 from the elections. So we filled it halfway. Usually they fill it all the way, but they didn't fill it. So we could be putting in a lower high here and come back down and finish filling this gap right here, or we could just shoot the all-time high at the last couple of days of the year. Just finish the year off strong. We'll have to see what actually happens. It's hard to predict. I don't like trying to predict the future, but I'm going to be looking at both sides, be open-minded, that we could have a strong end-of-the-year push, or we could just end up just dumping and start closing that gap right here. Now, VIX is still got room to drop. I mean, VIX, I think it was like above 15 on Friday. Yeah, it's at 15.95, so it was almost 16. Why is it showing 16 here and 15 here? I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm not going to lose any sleep. But anyways, they get a gap fill right down here underneath the 16 area to get down to 15 will fill that gap, and the floor on VIX has been this 12 area. So VIX has got room to drop and SPY to get back to all-time high again very, very easily. So definitely keep an eye on that. BA, if you've been watching the news today, they've had 3 plane crashes or incidents and today alone, and so I would be looking to short Boeing. They were Boeing. I don't think all of them were Boeing. I think 2 out of the 4 were Boeing. I'm not 100% sure, or maybe 3 out of the 4, but there was one. I know there was at least one that was not a Boeing, but it doesn't matter. Usually when jets crash or have faulty problems, Boeing usually feels the brunt of it, so I would watch it underneath 180 for push down to 175, 170, 165. We could see a pretty big size gap down on Boeing, so definitely keep an eye on that. It's got bad news Whether it's Boeing's fault or not, Boeing's probably going to end up feeling the wrath of that. So Meta is the other one. To me, I'd watch Meta on both sides. I'd watch it over 600 for push to 610, 620, 630, and I'd also watch it underneath this 590 area because you get an inverted cup and handle right here. You get the cup, you get the handle. Gets under this 590, it's probably going to push to 580. Gets under 580, then it's probably going to push to 560 on Meta. So keep an eye on that. Netflix is just so crazy still. It has pulled back a little bit. It is rejecting this 940-ish area, 935 area. So I would watch it underneath 900. If it gets under 900, probably could see 860 or 850. I mean, you got 890 here. Then you get 880, 870, 860. Basically every $10. But the big areas is this 865, 860 area, and 850 area. If we can get back down to that or not. So Netflix is just so overbought on the weekly time frame that probably could see a pullback. NVDA is another one to keep an eye on. It is pulling back. It's in a channel right here. It's rejected the top of the channel 140. I could easily push down to 130, or we could just break out of this channel and push to 150. So I'd watch for NVIDIA either over 138 to break the channel and push to 150, or underneath this 135 and to get back down to the bottom of this channel, which should be right around the 125-ish area, 130, 125-ish area. See if it stays in that channel or it breaks out of it. It'd be pretty much a flip of a coin, probably depending on how strong the market is. Tesla is pulling back a little bit on the daily, putting in a lower high. Maybe watch for a puts underneath under 430 or even 425, push to 420. It loses 420, we're probably going to go to 400. So definitely keep an eye on that big psychological number on that one. So Tesla's got some room to drop. Weekly candles looks pretty good. You get a tail candle and a doji weekly candle, and lower high on daily. So it does look like it could point down lower on the daily. So we'll have to see if that actually happens. So that's going to do it for the watch list. Nothing really crazy. Like I said, short week. Hopefully it'll be a good week and finish the year strong. And that's going to do it for the watch list. So thanks for watching.